What's up? It's your girl Green Tara Tide, and I'm back with another video. So, this video is gonna be a little different, y'all. As you can see, I'm very emotional. Um, but I'm feeling the energy so strongly right now that I just had to come in an empty room and record this message. So, I want to talk about forgiveness, and lately I've been really feeling the spirit. I've been feeling the energy of other people, and it's making me kind of tap into my own energy and also call myself out to something that I'm aware of right now. Um, with me doing this spiritual work that I do, sharing my gift with the world, um, it come with a lot of discipline. And with that discipline, I really had to discipline myself from our environments, for being a people pleaser, and really learn how to set boundaries for myself. For so long, I just ever since I was a child, like I learned as a child to bottle things in, to not be so vocal with people about the things that I go through because I had been through things as a child and I spoke out about it, and I felt like the people in my life, the elders in my life, wasn't there to support me, and because of that, um, at a very young age, I tried to commit suicide. Um, I remember after trying to commit suicide, a couple of weeks later, I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. Um, I had my daughter at the age of 14. And with me having my daughter, a lot of elders in my family just judged me even more with me being so young, having a baby. And it just caused even more of a distance between me and the elders in my life that I felt like should have been there for me. I felt like instead of them being there for me, they was more judging me. And because of that, it caused me to kind of become that person who would keep things in and would hold on to resentment. And I always felt like one day I'm gonna show them. And not just from my childhood, from my adulthood, I would have people treat me a certain kind of way because I didn't have as much maybe money to do things that other people was doing, or I didn't have that personality that kind of just go, you know, that everybody want to be around. I always kind of been awkward and weird in my own quirky way. Um, and usually, I know during that season, I felt like it wasn't really accepted by society. So I always felt like I had to fit in with others, dim my light to be accepted by people, or not be so vocal about how I feel or what I went through because no one cares, you know. So when you go through so much shit in life, well, you feeling like you all alone and there's no one there to be there for you, and you rebuild yourself, try to heal yourself, and then you get, you know, somewhat on the path that you always dreamed of being on. We tend to have resentment to those who we felt like treated us wrong when we needed them the most. And karma is very real. So yes, how people treated you, they will have to experience that themselves. Um, and because of that, I always felt like I don't care how successful I get, how rich I get, I will always treat people the way that I want to be treated. Because I remember a time when that was me. And now that the tables have reversed, and now that I'm sitting at my table that God has prepared for me, I realize that I can't do people how they did me. We can't do people how they did us. A lot of times when we get in that connection with God and we started, really making God like a partner with us, with a real relationship, we talk to God every single day. At the beginning, God's going to tell you everything you need for you to fill your cup up. But understand that when you fill your cup up, it is not your duty to worry about anybody else's. And what I mean by that is, we should never wish bad on others. If God put you through something, took you through something, and brought you out on the end where you're higher than those who were higher than you before, God do not want us to sit on that pedestal and look down on them. God do not want us to keep on making it seem like we are the only chosen ones and no one else can be chosen, because we all can be chosen. And yes, again, going back to karma, it's a bitch. It's real. But it is not your job to dwell in someone else's karma. The worst thing you can do is treat people how they treated you when you were in that season. God wants us to reach a place where we heal, we love ourselves, and we love others too. Yes, we have those that try to secretly compete with you. But when you really are in a relationship with God, you got to move like God. And you got to love like God love. And to love like God love, you got to wish the best for everybody. And I mean everybody. That man who beat you in that relationship. That friend who stabbed you in the back that you thought was your best friend. Those siblings or family members who you felt like wasn't there for you and you needed them. But now you're doing better in life. So I don't need them. God don't want that. God don't want that. God don't want us to be isolated to the point where we feel like I'm going to just build my own family and I'm going to show them. God said, show them who I am. Show them the frequency of love. Be the chain breaker. Be the example of love. And I just felt so called to share this message because I know sometimes we go through shit and we love to say, oh, you're going to get yours. You're going to get yours. But I'm just in a place right now where I'm just really forgiving others, forgiving myself. And I just wanted to share it with somebody who I feel I needed to hear this. Like, yes, hurt people. But don't take glory in someone else's demise. Never do that. Never become that monster. Because when you choose to treat people the way they treated you, if you choose to kick people when they're down, you doing the same thing they did. And you just sending out the negative energy all over again. God wants us to be role models. God wants us to be better. God wants us to operate out of the frequency of love. No matter what happens to us, no matter who hurt us, still pray for those people. Wish love and light for those people. And I just felt so called to share this message with somebody. Like, forgiveness. Not just for you, not just for them, but for God. I love y'all so much. And until next time.